You think the doctor did something wrong, and you want to get a copy of your medical records from the doctor's office. But no matter how many times you ask, the doctor's office refuses to give you those records. What can you do about it? You want to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. By law, the doctor is obligated to give you copies of your records when you request them. Now, he's not going to give you the originals. He has to keep and maintain those in his office. But when you make a written request giving him permission to go ahead and copy those records and give them to you, by law, he is obligated to do that. Now, he's going to ask you for copying costs, and once you give him that check, in order to pay for those copying costs, the doctor is obligated to give you copies of your records. But what happens if the doctor still does not honor your request to go ahead and release copies of your records? In that instance, you need to take your letter together with the permission sheet that you've given to the doctor and now send that off to the New York State Department of Health. And then you're basically filing a complaint with the Department of Health. And you're saying, listen, I requested my medical records from my doctor's office. He has repeatedly ignored my requests. I need help. And now the Department of Health will go ahead and inquire of the doctor's office about why they have not complied with a legal request. So that's the simple and easy way to go ahead and get copies of your records when the doctor's office refuses to do so. So why do I share this great information with you? I share it with you to give an insight and an understanding into what goes on when an injured victim tries to get copies of their medical records and the doctor's office refuses to give it to them. You know, I realize you're watching this because you have questions or concerns about your own medical malpractice matter. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. You know, this is something I do every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at oginski-law.com. Well, that's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.